Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. Here I am, last stream before a relatively short break of like 2-3 weeks. I'm gonna be around a little bit, but we'll have much less time to do all sorts of things, including playing or streaming, so I'm just gonna take a break. But anyway, here we are. Without further ado, let's go right into the game. I haven't done much lately because I've been more and more distracted by this other ship game, which I want to nominate. In any case, I want to change my ship because I really want to go back to the Phantom, which I can't. Go this way. Thank you. There we go. And let me check, everything is fine, I think, here. Yes. What about the carrier? Carrier could use some fuel. So let's do that. Should have done this earlier, but anyway. Hello, Zeke. Hello, Zeke. Welcome in. How are you? Let's do some tritium, but first I should check how much I need. 88. How are you today? And then there we go, nice and full. Probably not needed because I'm gonna jump it, and I'm probably not gonna travel too far, but never know. Not too bad, just woke up. Well, I didn't really wake up a long ago either. Because yesterday night I couldn't really sleep for some reason. I took a nap yesterday afternoon, so that probably was it. I usually don't take naps, so that probably messed up with my whole sleeping schedule and delayed it, which is not ideal, but worked at a community bar all day yesterday for 13 hours. Wow. Oh, I bet. I mean, 13 hours. That's like almost twice the regular working hours. Now, let's do a much more selective thing here. And I think this was just a target, right? Yes. Can I go? Maybe this. You know what? Why don't I just go here? There we go. That's fine. Can I plan a route? I can. Look at that. Alrighty. With some luck, I'm gonna see some anemones, which I couldn't find last time. Oh, there we go. Neutron stars right away. That that will speed up things. I haven't seen a neutron star in ever. Like 2 weeks, maybe more, 3 weeks. I mean, I haven't been playing that much lately, but can't remember when was the last neutron star. Is this? Yeah. Of course, it's explored, but you know, still worth checking. There's probably something interesting in this system. Even though all the planets are around the companion star, which I think is a brown dwarf. Let's see. Oh, almost forgot. Music. There we go. And then
Body B2. Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable with life. May host a marked biological. Body B4. Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable with life. May host a marked biological.
System scan complete.
alright. There are indeed some interesting things. Body 2 and 4. 2, 4. Let's go. So in these two systems, which are identical to each other, probably, there could be either bacterium, which doesn't sound like anything special, but it's something I haven't scanned yet in this region, so I'm gonna go for that. And then there's a maybe, if not a bacterium, it's gonna be a stratum tectonicus. Unlikely, but it could be there. And the reason is because they are high metal contents with SO2 atmospheres. So we'll see. We'll see what's in there. I don't think I have to scan anything though, like planet-wise. Come on. No. Nothing planet-wise. Let me check here. Okay. This is looking fine. Need to adjust this headrest. It has been moving lately. And I don't like it where it is currently, because I can't really Stand as I please. Or better, sit. Like, as I please. Anyway. The sky is starting to be a little bit more populated with stars compared to where I was a few weeks ago. The sky was completely black back then. And it's gonna get denser and denser as I move closer to the core, but it's gonna take a while. And would you look at that? There's already a loop, which, oh, forgot to turn on my devices here. That's gonna be a loop. How did I launch the fourth probe? I was not touching my mouse. I think this ship is self-aware.
Body B2
Anyway,
may host a marked biological.
forgot to turn on this. Should be working. There it is. Bacterium. Oh well. Bronxide 2. I'm gonna scan it anyway because something new, somewhat valuable as well. Like it's almost 2 million, which is not that bad, especially for a bacterium. This seems to be a
Orbital flight engaged.
moderate gravity planet too. Fairly large, which is nice. Because I can take a fairly steep, you know, approach and I'm still fine. Like, if the planet is fairly small, then you can't go down this steep. I tried it too many times. It just emergency stops, and it's a pain because, well, there's minor damage to a bunch of modules, and then it also stops you at a very high altitude, which is extremely inconvenient. Well, there it is, very easy to see, and I'm a bit too steep. Oops. Anyway, that's what shields are for. Yeah, I should have taken the SRB. I'm used to the Eagle, where the ship is the SRB.
First partial sample collected.
There we go.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
There we go.
Low gravity warning.
Second partial sample collected.
Is this far away enough? Nope.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Need to get used to drive this thing again. Okay. That's quite a nice color. Up close, this looks like a lichen too.
Sample collection complete.
Yeah, very similar to a lichen. So these dots, I don't know how to call them here, almost look like tiny little cups. An interesting thing about lichens is that it's actually two organisms. It's not just one. It's a symbiosis between an algae and a fungus. The algae provides energy and, you know, basic feeding, and the fungus processes it and provides the like more, I don't know how to describe it, like complex nutrients. And I'm gonna hit a boulder. But I mean, Italian driving is in the title, so that's probably what you're here for. And I wouldn't show any restraint anyway. because SRVs are meant to be driven as fast and as reckless as possible. Anyway, we are done here. This was quick.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Now body number 4, right? Yes. There we go. Need to do my stretches for today. Haven't done that yet, and I can feel it, especially in this arm because I got a vaccine a couple of days ago, actually 2 vaccines, and it wasn't particularly sore, but yesterday I've been feeling like very sleepy all day. I wasn't feeling sick or anything, just sleepy. Which, I mean, sometimes it happens, I guess. Vaccines never really had a big effect on me. Like, never had fevers or anything, usually. Maybe once. But had this effect before, like, make me sleepy for a day or two. So today I'm not sleepy, but I don't know, I still feel physically tired sometimes, which may have to do with the altered sleeping schedule from last night, but anyway. Almost. Yeah. Almost. I was feeling like that yesterday, definitely. That's why I had to, at some point I just had to take a nap because I was just feeling so tired. It was like late afternoon and I like slept for 2 hours and I never nap, like ever. I just needed to, but that ended up then making me sleepless until fairly late last night. And so today I'm feeling a bit tired because I still had to wake up at a decent time this morning to do some stuff. And so like physically I'm feeling like a little bit like I could use a few more hours of sleep. I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, we'll see what we can find here. Hopefully it's not the same bacterium, if it is a bacterium.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Body
Surface
B4.
scan complete.
No
Okay,
host marked biological.
it is a bacterium. Let's see.
Orbital flight engaged.
I think I'm gonna go here. It's at the boundary between two terrain types. Yeah, there you go.
Landing gear deployed.
I think it's the same. Or at least it looks like the same. No. Maybe not though. No, yeah, it's the same. I am aligned. Can I land, please? There we go. Oh well. Still 1.7 millions plus bonuses.
Low gravity warning.
Better than nothing.
First partial sample collected.
Come on. Just want to go straight and possibly not against any boulder.
Minimum distance reached. You've
Oh
traveled
dear.
over 500 meters from previous sample.
I'm just tempted to leave it like this. Oh. I need to make some kind of fin emote, or I don't know. Something about recklessly driving in an SRV.
Second partial sample collected.
Let's go this way. Oh, there's one.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Oh, come on. Just use it as a ramp. No. SRV won't comply. Thought it was here, but I may have gone a little bit too far. Oh no, it's right there. this house has strange noises, which you probably can't hear, but I can. And depending if it's day or night, you get different noises. There's a few that I know what, you know, what their origin is, others that are still a mystery.
Sample collection complete.
Chassis integrity compromised.
Right, next time I'm gonna use the Scorpion. It won't jump, but at least it's a bit easier to handle in these hills. Every single little mound, like that one of the tires catch, is gonna be turning around unpredictably. It's like, ah. Anyway. There we go.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, a Titauri. I've only seen one recently.
3, 2, 1.
That's a large system for a Titauri. This age, I don't think it's possible. I think Titauris can only be like a few million years old. Let's see. Titauri. Wow. Well, the Wikipedia doesn't say anything, but I just saw this. It's a tiny GIF, but I think, yeah, this is a real observation. So there's a T-tower is there, and oh, actually it's two T-towers, 1 and 2, so it's a binary system of two T-towers, and this is a bubble of hot gas being ejected from them. Oh yeah, here they are. Oh, this is cool too. This is a jet. Right here. Oh, a TIFF. No, I don't want to open a TIFF. But this is a jet. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, come on. I hate when he does this. Here. See? These are two jets, I'm pretty sure. Don't know what this is, but it's something that has jets. And I think these are the two towers with gas bubbles all around them. Of course, now this is T-Towery, how old? Less than 10 million years old. So this is 20 times too old. Anyway, not an issue. I don't care.
Body A3.
I'm just a geologist. Ooh.
Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable with life. May host a marked biological and may contain a new codex entry.
Did you hear that? It's also likely. So here there could be either Bacterium Cerberus maroon, which would be a new codex entry, or Stratum tectonicus. So this is one of those cases where I'm wishing it's a new codex entry, because that's one of my two really big objectives in this game. One is find a new codex entry, and the other one is to find a new guardian site. Both very difficult to achieve. This is the first time I see something that it's likely, because usually new codex entries are always marked as very unlikely, but in this case it's likely. So we'll see. It's probably gonna be the Tectonicus, but you never know. And I'm not sure if it is a new codex entry only for this region or if it is overall, because I had the impression that if it was anywhere, the little dot was red, not orange. But I should check the legend for bio insights. Any case, exciting. I haven't seen this in a while either. Like, last time was like 1 or 2 months ago that I've seen something that could have been a new entry. But again, it was unlikely, so of course it wasn't there.
System scan complete.
This is probably due to the fact that, so, you know, see how it's marked as a orange dot? I have the impression that if something is new overall in the entire galaxy, this is red. Not sure though. This is also, I think, due to the fact that this variant is determined by the star type, and this is a Titari, which is relatively uncommon. But let me see. Legend. Yep. So orange is possible new codex entry in this region, and instead the red triangle is a possible brand new galactic codex entry. So still exciting. We'll see. We will see. It's the only interesting thing in this system too. A3. There we go. Only this is the only time where I'm wishing it's not a stratum tectonicus. Alrighty. I wish I had like the drum shake sound.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Body
It
A4.
is!
Scan complete.
Haha!
List a marked biological and
Ha ha ha.
codex entry.
It is the bacterium. Oh dear. Oh dear. It is. It is a new codex entry. That's amazing. I'm so happy. We are gonna take a very close look at this one.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, I have an idea too. Once I land, I'm gonna jump the carrier to this location, so I can like sell it immediately and make it official like immediately. I want to see the name in there in the codex.
Landing gear deployed.
Ah, there it is. I mean, it's just a regular Cerberus, so nothing special. It's not saying anything particular though. Yep, there it is. I wonder if it is already official then. Oh well. We are going to do the full scan thing. There we go. Wait. Oh. For some reason I couldn't select it. I was like, why? Anyway.
No gravity warning.
This sunk is annoying though. There we go. There it is. The super special new codex entry for this region. It's really just like the previous one. I don't really see any differences. Still like and looking. No. Anyway, there we go.
First partial sample collected. Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample. Second partial sample collected. Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous
I
sampling.
think this one might be too close. Maybe not. No, just barely.
Sample collection complete.
Alrighty. Well, let's do this. Need to commemorate the finding. Hello, Primal. How are you? Welcome in. I don't know if you were lurking already, but this is a new regional codex entry. It has never been found before in this particular region, which is well, an extremely lucky find, I guess, because like finding new codex entries in this game, I think, is particularly hard to do. Anyway, so it's only like new to this region, not for the whole galaxy, which means someone else found it somewhere else in the galaxy before. Also, it's nothing special, it's just a bacterium Cerberus, but it is in the codex now. So maybe someone will confirm it at some point. Oh, thank you, thank you. I was like, well, this is interesting because, you know, like I'm using Elite Observatory with BioInsights, so it told me, hey, like there might be a new variant in the system. The other possibility was Stratum Tectonicus, out of all things. And so for the first time I was like, well, I really wish it's not Stratum Tectonicus. And it wasn't. All other times it was one of many possibilities and usually unlikely, but in this case it was as likely as the Stratum Tectonicus, I guess. And, well, I got lucky. So now I see there's ads coming in very soon, which means I'm gonna take a break, and then once the ads are done, I'll be back and we'll sell the codex entry to the carrier. I'll see you in a few minutes. Yeah. So it's gonna be like 3 minutes of ads, but then you'll get a full hour without advertisements. So can take advantage of the break to, you know, stretch out, to check another stream. I don't care. Whatever you want. See you soon. Here I am, back again. Everyone should be back from advertisements. So now you get another hour or so without them. And I had the chance to, you know, do my stretches. Land the next drink. You know, the usual stuff. There we go. Carrier should be here in a few minutes, which is also good. There we go. Thought you had marked it before, but apparently I didn't. Oh, there it is. It's probably not there yet. Yeah. Must be coming in a few minutes.
Warning. Capital class signature detected.
Yes. Oh, here it is. Nope. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Is it? Oh, it's right here. Well, this was sooner than I thought it would be. Oh. I wonder what the message is.
Landing gear deployed. Warning. Temperature critical.
What?
Hull integrity compromised.
Oh. Wait. I accidentally activated silent running, which I don't even know how to do because I never use it. um, don't know if the delete. Oh, I know why. That's why. No. No. This is odd. I don't get it. Why it entered silent running and then it's not disabling it. But anyway, I don't care. Just gonna sell whatever I have here. This being the most important, I think. Also, I had the impression that it was already in the codex anyway, without even selling it. But now it is. Oh, and a few days ago I was promoted to Elite 2 in exobiology, and like 2 minutes later Elite 4 in exploration, which was nice. Nothing extremely special. Oh, why can't I even... Oh well. Let me do this. I don't know why, like, the toggle for silent running is not even working. Well, there it is.
Shields online. No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
Excuse me? What was that?
Welcome. Trust you have biodata you wish. Our researchers always welcome fresh data.
Oh, you're gonna like this one. There it is. That's the magic one. Alright.
Just to thank you for your contribution.
Oh, you're very welcome. Alrighty. Well, this was exciting. Major objective achieved, I guess. I can also upgrade it to, you know, discover a new galactic codex entry, I guess. Which is way more difficult to do. Like almost impossible, really.
Frameshift drive charging.
You have departed the no-fire zone. Good luck, Commander.
Four, three, two, one.
It's a brown dwarf, judging by the color. I now wonder, like, how many new codex entries are missed because, you know, some explorers don't use these kind of tools that tell you, like, hey, this might be new. Because, you know, otherwise I would have never thought that, you know, a bacterium Cerberus, which is extremely common everywhere, might be a new codex entry, right? Like, if the tool didn't tell me, I wouldn't even probably have mapped it. So I wonder how many codex entries are missed due to that. Kinda wish some of these tools were just part of the game, or at least, you know, parts of these tools, because it's, I mean, in my opinion, it's really like a big complement to the game.
Frameshift drive charging.
Although I can also see that, you know, maybe for some it's, you know, some have more fun with like the surprise, you know, you scan everything and then you wait to be surprised, I guess. It's another way to explore.
System scan complete.
Okay.
Warning. Temperature
Whoop.
critical.
Why? Like, okay. Don't think I was that close. It was like 80%. Let's disable this thing, which will help.
Frameshift drive charging.
See, like, the temperature is not even that high.
3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Taking heat damage.
Oh well.
Frameshift drive.
There we go. I'm pretty sure I was not that close to that star. Well, brown dwarf. Usually I go much closer to stars and nothing happens.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Body 1. Highly eccentric orbit.
Interesting. Oh yeah. Huh. It is highly eccentric. So eccentric that it kind of breaks the drawing here. The rendering. Wow. Don't see these very often. Anyway,
Frameshift drive charging.
more T-Towries.
Four, three, two, one. System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Ah, nice. A B-type, which is that star right there. As you can see, I'm going towards the galaxy core in general, like general direction. I remember, you know, the closest I've been to the core was actually Colonia, and I remember the sky was so full of stars. Can't wait to be really in the core. I've seen others going, and it's so beautiful. Like basically, there is no real night. The sky is so full of stars that everything is like illuminated as if it was day. Is this a F-type? Yep, it is an F-type. Oh, nothing too special, maybe. Here I need to pay attention to this because core, like observatory core bioinsight won't tell me if there is like anemones or stuff like that.
Body B5. Meets mapping criteria.
So I need to be extra careful.
Body A7A. Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable with life. May host a marked biological.
Okay. Nothing too special besides the high metal content, which is B5. Kind of far away. Or A7A, which is this. I'll go here, probably not go to the other high metal content. It's not too worth it. And I'll take advantage of this flight to recharge my drink. I heard the sound again. So, you know, one of the mysterious sounds of this house that I've been hearing in the last month or so, I never heard it before, sounds like a metal joint that is squeaking. There's a little bit of wind outside, so it kinda sounds like either a door that needs some greasing or a window or something like that. But not quite, it's like a very specific pitch. I really don't know what that is. And it only lasts like a second. And but the thing is that there's no doors moving here. Or anything, as far as I know. Well, one day I'll find out.
Scanned by 50%.
Body
Scan
A7A
complete.
may host a marked biological.
We'll do it. While I'm here, it's another, guess what? A bacterium Cerberus. We will map it.
Orbital flight engaged.
Joints are starting to feel sore, which might be again an effect of the vaccine. One of the two was a flu shot. I guess this is typical. The funny thing is that I got the vaccine on this arm, but it's this side of the like shoulder, the opposite shoulder, that feels a bit sore. Anyway, we'll just need to do more stretching than usual. Let's go inside the crater.
Lighting gear deployed.
Now, again, should have taken the SRV. Want to check that rock right there. Looks funny.
First partial sample collected.
Oh. There we go.
Low gravity warning.
No, okay. It looked like it had layers from the distance, but not really. I was watching Tommy's side a few nights ago, and he found again a weird layered rock. Like, he always finds the best rocks in this game. And if you don't know Tommy's side, go check him out. Great streamer, super fun. Big time Elite Dangerous player, lately also Starfield, in case you are interested in Starfield.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
He's the one who kind of introduced me to exploration with an eagle. I never considered that before, but it's actually a lot of fun.
Second partial sample collected.
Because, you know, the ship is so small that essentially you can land anywhere you want, and essentially it becomes the SRV. You don't need an SRV anymore. Let's go this way.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Hopefully this isn't too close. Yeah, it's right there, borderline. It's like 506 meters. Like 7 meters this way, actually less. Like the boundary is right here. Anyway.
Sample collection complete.
Well, you'll know what's gonna happen. Oh. It didn't flip around. Thought it was gonna do that. There it is.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Several people have been reported as missing in the Tokyo metropolitan area. There have been sightings of what appears to be a giant cat-like beast. As of yet, Tokyo police have not been able to identify the root cause of these mystical disappearances. People are advised to avoid dark alleys at night, as there may be some
Frameshift drive charging.
dark alleys at night.
Hopefully
Something on the prowl.
I'm gonna find a star to refuel soon. Because I think I have a couple of jumps left before I need to refuel. Let me see.
ニュースフラッシュ。首都圏では現在、数人が行方不明と報道されている。そしてなぜか同時に猫のような巨大な獣が目撃されている。現在警察庁は、この
Well, we'll see.
神隠しのような事
I
件
mean,
を解決できていない。
there's a lot more stars that are now being plotted here.
情警告している。Dark alleys at night. Something on the prowl.
There, look at this. Like, look how much fuel I'm left with. Like, basically nothing. If this wasn't a B-type, I would be in big trouble right now.
System scan complete. Fuel scoping.
We'll take our time. See, like, this is a B star, which is extremely hot. Is like the second hottest star, you know, by spectral type. The hottest being an O type. And I have the impression I'm way closer to it than I was to the brown dwarf. And yet, somehow...
Warning. Temperature critical.
Yeah, see, I mean, I'm like 78%. Don't really know why that happened before.
Frameshift drive charging.
Anyway, it's another B-type.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
Water ward.
Body B4. Meets mapping criteria.
We will map it.
Body B3.
It's
Meets
mapping.
mapping criteria. Body A8A. Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable with life.
System scan complete.
Alright. Few things to map. B3, B4. And then this one. So we'll go here first, because there might be a stratum to scan and sample. Unlikely. Um, just to show you what it looks like on my end. See, there might be this guy, which is very unlikely. Red means that's what it means. Green means likely, red means unlikely, and yellow means possible, like less likely but possible. I don't think it has any percentages. Yeah, likely, possible, unlikely. Once I got this unpredicted biological, and that was because it was a moon of a I think it was the moon of a brown dwarf, and it had biologicals on it, and BioInsights predicted the biologicals based on that and not based on the central main star, which was, I don't know, can't remember, A-type, B-type, F-type, something like that. So basically predicted based on the wrong type of star. I think that was actually corrected at some point, because I think I saw some change log or something saying that it was corrected. Not entirely sure though. It was nothing special anyway. It was just different.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
It could be, and even if it isn't, it's still gonna be a moderately valuable stratum aranimus. It is like 12, 13 millions with bonuses. It's not bad.
Orbital flight engaged. Landing gear deployed.
This is Aranimus. You can tell because it kind of looks like an octopus, a weird octopus with bubbles, or maybe like a very weird spider web. I think the name is inspired on, you know, arachnid, araniamus. Kind of similar. Oh, and again, should have taken the SRV. Anyway. Cool looking. Less common than other
First
stratum.
partial sample collected.
Haven't seen it. I've seen this only a few times. What's the gravity? Let's go with the scorpion.
No gravity warning.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample. Second partial sample collected. Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Hello, Bristle Boy. How's it going? How are you?
Sample
we go.
collection complete.
Doing pretty well. There was an interesting twist just like half an hour ago, something like that. I found a new codex entry for the region. It was a bacterium Cerberus maroon. I can show you in a second. Also because it looks like there's advertisements coming in a few minutes. so I probably won't go anywhere anyway before the break. It was bacterium. If I can see it, Cerberus, lime, emerald, green, teal, red, maroon. Here, maroon for this specific region, so not galaxy-wide, but I just found it like an hour ago or something like that. It was on this planet around a T-Tauri. That's why it was new, because apparently the variant maroon depends on the star type. So this is a T-Tauri, which is, I guess, less common, and so not many people scanning planets here. But anyway, this is where I found it. Was one of two major goals that I had. One was to find a new codex entry, the other one is to find a new guardian site, which is also very difficult. So I guess I satisfied one, which now is updated to find a new galaxy-wide codex entry, I guess, which is gonna be extremely difficult, nearly impossible to do. And yep. So I see there's advertisements coming in like 20 seconds. So again, I'll take a break for a few minutes, so you don't have to sit through those, and I'll see you again. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry, this break took a bit longer than expected. There we go.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. Three, two, fuel scoping. System scan complete.
Alright.
Fuel scoping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Wanted to check out something in the meantime. Um,
Three, two,
no, never mind.
system scan complete. Fuel
Well,
scoping.
that's a lot of like just single lone stars systems.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ooh. This is an interesting star. An Urbig AEBE type.
Three,
I think this is new for me. Not sure I've ever seen one before. Don't even know exactly what it is. Alright. I'll open the codex. Young stars, typically less than 10 million years old, with characteristics of either class A or B main sequence stars. Usually between 2 and 8 solar masses. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Very interesting. I'm still curious to check it out, like from a more scientific standpoint. Air big AEBE star. There we go. Here. Okay, so it's like similar to a T-Tauri, but hotter, I guess, and much more massive. So they are still not burning hydrogen. Ah, there we go. So they need to be hotter than an F-type. So basically, that's the distinction between T-Tauri. Palmer emission lines. What is this? Oh, just classic emission lines. Okay. Project location within the boundaries of a dark interstellar cloud. Illumination of a nearby bright reflection nebula. Okay. So, well, this criteria looks like they have been redefined. Infrared radiation excess. Yeah, that's normal. For dust. Yeah. Sometimes her big AEB stars show significant brightness variability, just like T-Tauris. T-Tauris tend to vary a lot in brightness. They are believed to be due to clumps in the circumstellar disk. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, well, this is these are interesting. Apparently we also have a few exoplanets. Ah yeah, there it is. Well, this is cool. Really cool. Really cool. Alright, well, today I learned something new. Which is why, you know, one of the reasons why I love this game. Almost every time I play it, there's something new I find, like I discover. Oh, hello, Mark Gamer. How are you? How's your day? Are you joining us and, well, 2020 later today for some other ship in the other ship game, where ships are not necessarily in space? I think he's probably gonna be starting to stream soon, I think. Like, I think last time he started streaming like an hour or two at most. Not sure if I can clear up some work stuff. Alright. Don't remind me that I also need to do some work, but
System scan complete.
eh.
Fuel scooping.
It's a Saturday, I kinda need some relax.
Fuel scooping complete.
Why do something today when you can do it tomorrow? I'm just kidding, of course. No, I don't really have anything that urgent. Although I may still do some work later tonight, I think. Depending how inspired I am.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because I need to analyze some data that I've had for a while now, and I kind of curious to check out, and then I also have some projects to set up and check.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
I'm borderline mañana at this point too. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, for me, uh, you know, still mid-afternoon for me, so I'm like, I'll do some playing and then tonight, depending, you know, depending how much time I have left, I can
Sir,
do a little
Romulan
bit of
warbird
work.
decloaking directly ahead.
Dana? All right. Now this is interesting. So everyone, welcome Dana Skelly, who is an Italian streamer, who streams very regularly, a few times a week, all sorts of stuff, like Phasmophobia, a variety of games. Like pretty much every time I check her out, it's a new game. She invites speakers, you know, and guests to her channel to speak about all sorts of things, especially mysterious things, or you know, science mysteries of all kinds. So welcome in. Grazie mille, Dana. Di solito, oh, well, first, I'm gonna speak Italian for a little while, right? Because this is an Italian crowd here. Grazie mille, Dana. Non me l'aspettavo assolutamente. Ma figurati, no, grazie a te. E ciao Antima. In realtà, boh, non è che abbia mai avuto troppe intenzioni di raccontare in giro che io streamassi. No, streamo di solito sempre in inglese. Um, per cui niente, no, di solito streamo Elite Dangerous, perché si connette un po' al lavoro che faccio, no? Quindi unisco un po' l'utile al dilettevole, no? È un gioco in cui si esplora la galassia, no? Poi si possono fare in realtà tante cose, per cui tendo a unirlo. Però sì, di solito è uno stream in inglese, per cui non so quanti possono essere interessati al mio streaming in inglese. Però niente, grazie mille per i raid, grazie mille per il follow. E, spero che vi possa interessare. Grazie mille ancora. Stavamo guardando che tipo 5 minuti fa che in questo gioco ci sono, non so se lo conoscete, ma è un gioco in cui si esplora la galassia, no? Tra le varie cose. Ed è una rappresentazione in scala 1:1 della Via Lattea. E per cui ci sono tipo, non so, qualche trilione di stelle che si possono visitare. Per ora lo 0,05% della galassia è stato esplorato. E in parte il gioco è stato sviluppato insieme a dei fisici, a degli astrofisici, per cui tipo le stelle seguono le classi spettrali eh, che si conoscono veramente. E, e ho appena scoperto un tipo di stella che non conoscevo. Una Herbig AEBE, che è un tipo di stella che in realtà non è ancora una stella, sta per diventare una stella, che si è appena formata e sta per iniziare a fondere idrogeno. E niente, e niente, questo è quanto. Stavo esplorando e chiacchierando un pochino con degli amici, per cui adesso torno a parlare in inglese, perché sennò, sennò tutti gli altri che mi stavano guardando pensano, ma che cacchio sta dicendo? So, well, thank you again, thank you again. Just to translate what I just said, I was just, thanking them for the raid, telling them about Elite Dangerous in case some of them are not familiar with this type of game, and I was telling them about the Herbig AEB type star that we just saw, right, and that we just learned about. And so Antima here was another streamer, by the way, so, so rude of me. Let me just do some shoutouts here for Dana, in case you're all interested. Like she streams all sorts of games and all sorts of really interesting chats about like for example urbex exploration. She does she talks about just a variety of scientific and crime mysteries or other types of mysteries, really. She is really knowledgeable about that. And also check out Antima, was another Italian streamer, and he also streams, and in particular he how do I explain this in English? I guess I can say he grows spiders. How do you say? I've never thought about this in English, but he grows spiders. He is really knowledgeable about spiders of many different kinds. So if you're interested in that, check out his videos. Yeah, mostly tarantulas. Yes. No, I was thinking breed. Yes, he also breeds spiders. Breed spiders. That's the term I was looking for. Thank you, Margamer. So yeah. So earlier on, Antima was saying that today I'm streaming at an unusual time. Yes. Usually I'm streaming in my evening, which is Pacific time, which is a very early morning in Italy. So usually the Italians are all in bed sleeping. What else? Oh no, don't worry, Dana. About the audio, I was just saying thank you so much for the raid, for the follow, for coming here. It was really unexpected. And I was saying it in Italian, so if you're interested, just check the stream earlier. Hello, Vileplum 93, thank you for the follow. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm really doing good. Just go here, thanks to Dana's Rally. I love astronomy. It will be nice to follow. Well, thank you so much. Actually, so here is the thing. I won't be streaming. I won't be streaming for the next 2-3 weeks. I think maybe once, maybe if I find the time. But the next 2-3 weeks I'll have very limited time, even to play. So I may not be streaming, but thank you again. And I mean, if you're interested, I tend to upload all my lives to YouTube after a while, and I think you can still check like the past few lives. Although I must say, I'm not an astronomer. I'm just a planetary scientist, so I mostly study planets, not really stars. I know a few things here and there though. And mostly I'm trying to learn new things, right? Like, for example, this Urbig AEB type star that I never even heard about. So anyway, without further ado, oh yeah, yeah, absolutely, Zeke, you're in Tarantula Land. Anyway, I think I had to scan this system, right? Yep. Looks like nothing too special here.
System scan complete.
All right. Next.
Drive charging.
Oh, really? I've never been to Australia. I would like to go though. My girlfriend has been there at least once, and she visited a few places, and I think she went to the north coast, and at some point, like they went to this beach at night, and they were with some kind of guide, like local guide, and the local guide basically pointed the car towards the sea. They didn't get out of the car, and they just put on the high beams, and basically all there's apparently in Australia there's like marine alligators or crocodiles. I don't know if they are alligators, crocodiles. Anyway, they were all looking at the beach, like in the surf, and basically by turning on the high beams in the car, all the highs started to illuminate and basically pop out in the sea. And she said it must have been like 30 of them, like a ton, like there was just eyes everywhere. Yeah, crocodiles. Okay, crocodiles. And she said basically, like basically there's nowhere safe in Australia where you can't encounter something that wants to either kill you or hit you. There's even crocodiles in the sea, and I know there's like venomous snakes in the sea as well. There's like marine snakes that are, I think, some of the most venomous snakes in the world, or something like that. If you talk Italian here, even with just a slight accent, your girl might need to bring a taser. Oh. um, it's the place that wants you dead. Absolutely, absolutely. Um, a really nasty jellyfish. Hello, FSD. How are you? How are you? FSD is another big-time Elite Dangerous streamer. So FSD, some Italian friends just raided me. One of them is Dana Skelly. So it was a little bit interesting. There was some Italian speaking here. For a little while at least. And we ended up talking about spiders and then, of course, Australia, because, you know, it's a thing.
Systems
All right. Well, this is an interesting system. It's a T-Tauri, so like a protostar, and it has like 7 gas giants. This unusual. This is unusual. I don't think I've ever seen it. Anyway, there we go. And I may actually going out, like ending the stream in a little while. I'll see. Because there's a few things I need to do this afternoon. Besides gaming and besides working.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
So FSD, guess what happened like a couple of hours ago? I found a new codex entry for this region. Like as in a new biological that was never seen before. It was a what was the name? Cerberus, a bacterium Cerberus. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Got distracted there for a second. A Cerberus maroon, in particular, because I'm trying to check out some O stars and B stars to see if I can find the anemones here. And I also turned on some other weirder star types, and among those there's some T-Tauris. And so I found a planet which had if I can find it here, a Cerberus around the T-Tauri, and the T-Tauri makes it like a maroon variety, like a maroon color. So there it is, right here, which was a yeah, it was like a major goal of mine. Like I had a couple of big goals, like find a new codex entry, and the other one is find a new guardian site. And well, I guess I satisfied one of them. Which now is upgraded to find a new galaxy-wide codex entry, which is gonna be nearly impossible, but I'll still try. Anyway, that was exciting, and welcome back, Dana. Um, uh, I was just telling everyone about this discovery I made in this game. I don't know, did you ever play this game, Dana, or Junkel? I don't know if Junkel is around, but I don't know if you guys ever played this game. Oh, all right. Well, Junkel doesn't surprise me. You know, being a space game, I would expect him to check out every single kind of any kind of game that may be related to space one way or another. Oh, no worries, no worries. I mean, sometimes even my brain doesn't work in English. You know, it really depends from day to day. Like today is kind of a bad day, actually. No, I'm not playing Starfield. I'm intrigued more and more as I watch other streamers play it. But I think I'll wait for some more patches to come in, and maybe some mods. Also, the price to come down. Right now, I'm still very much taken by this game, so I tend to focus on one game at a time, at most a couple of them. So, so I'll wait. I mean, it's not gonna go anywhere anytime soon, at least. So, in the future, maybe in a few months or 1 or 2 years. Depends. I mean, I started playing Elite Dangerous after like 8 years, so... And I mean, I knew about Elite Dangerous for at least 2-3 years prior, because like I kept hearing from at least like two, three different people, and curiously, all of them being scientists or someone related to science in some way, which is really what attracted me to this game. Like, it was like, ah, that looks like fun from a more scientific point of view.
System scan complete.
Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
When I was about 12 years old, my dream was to go to Australia to discover new species of tarantulas. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Sometimes I still wonder if it was a mistake not to follow the path. Probably not. I would almost certainly have died from poisoning a long time ago. Not necessarily. I mean, it really depends on I guess how do I put it? Like, how adventurous you are and how far into the wild are you're willing to go, I guess. I mean, there's plenty of people who do that. Like even geology sometimes is a very dangerous job. Like, depending on what you do. Like, sometimes you have to go in very remote places. So, like, you really need to think about like your emergency plans. In some cases, like dangerous fauna, dangerous environment in general. Like, I know a lot of glaciologists who, you know, go on glaciers. So basically, it's just like exploring a glacier, you know, that is unknown or something like that. Like, and I think I missed my. No, I did it.
Warning, frameshift drive
Yeah.
device.
There you go. So, you know, like uh, a colleague of mine just went to a couple of glaciers in Alaska, like in, I think it was in April, and basically they had to walk around, well, not really walk around, but ski around, and it was just a handful of them, and of course they had to be careful of crevasses and that kind of stuff. Because that is a danger. So you need like satellite phones, you need like emergency extraction plans, first aid training, CPR, all that kind of stuff. And like a month or two ago, I was in Wyoming, which is a grizzly land. In fact, it was fairly close to Yellowstone. And the place we go is where they take the you know, the grizzly bears that are not so well behaved from Yellowstone. You know, the grizzly bears that enter like campsites or attack people, that kind of stuff. So those that they don't kill, they put in this area where we were going to study these other glaciers. So we had to be careful of grizzly bears, black bears, moose. There's moose, which may not sound dangerous, but it's very dangerous too. You know, you just need to be careful. I did an FC expedition a couple of years ago, focusing on famous Hubble telescope pictures and discoveries that are in the game also. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Like, this game is, in some respects, so realistic that it's so fun. Yeah, I love it. Honestly, I love it. And the nice thing is that every star you see here is a place you can go to. Like, is a place you can visit. If it has planets, you may be able to land on them, or at least check them out from orbit. I don't know. To me, it's kind of mind-blowing. So translating what Dana is writing here, you also donate money every follow. I was also doing that in the first year now for every sub. Yes, I actually donate everything. So I make a donation for every follow, and then I donate everything I earn through Twitch. Everything. Like, it doesn't matter if it is subscriptions or something else. I just donate everything because I'm not such a regular streamer, or like, in general, my objective in streaming is to simply have fun. If I can enable this thing. Okay. I mean, I'm simply trying to have fun here, and if I can share the fun I'm having, or every once in a while show some science thing. So really, I'm really not interested in the money, and I just donate everything. Yeah, No, exactly. It's really just an hobby for me. Yeah, personal leisure, really. Um, and of course, like I mean, especially you, I bet you spend a lot more money in all the games you bring in than probably the subs, given that you also donate for every single sub. Um,
Fuel scooping complete.
like like every time I check your stream, like you're streaming something new. Like today, you were streaming a new game already. What uh, like before that was Poro, and before that was another game again. In fact, I think I'm gonna play that Poro game. Um, it looked like a lot of fun, and I've only seen like a couple of your streams, and I edit in the background, so I wasn't paying too much attention, which means I didn't spoil it too much for myself.
Frameshift drive
Um, and I mean, in general, I really like Poro stories. Like I listen to audiobooks every time I have to travel, like especially when I have to drive here or to Texas. I have like 13 hours of driving time to kill, so I normally just listen to audiobooks, and often it's Poro stories. So I may end up playing that game at some point.
fuel scooping.
Not soon though, because
System scan
again
complete.
I don't have much time lately.
Complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scooping.
That's a big system. Well, medium size, I would say. Not necessarily big.
Fuel scooping complete.
I think it was the last stream where I found that 101 body system. By far the largest I've ever discovered. Previous one was like 60 something, I think 64 or 67. Looks like a lot of stars too. Well, let me see if someone has discovered it before. Oh no, it's... Oh, this is interesting. Bunch of brown dwarfs. Now this is a good candidate for anemones. Usually when I found anemones there were a bunch of brown dwarfs too.
Body 6A. Close ring proximity.
Okay. I was really hoping for that anemone. Okay.
System scan complete.
Nope. Nope. I'll check it anyway, just in case I missed it, but... Like, usually when I found anemones, they were... I mean, not always, but either they were like the innermost planets in a B-type or O-type star, or they were orbiting like a brown dwarf. But I'm not seeing anything here. Nope. Well, never mind.
Frameshift drive charging.
One day I'll find them. I'll move around just a second, because I need to close the window a little bit. Too much light filtering in was kind of blinding me, because this window is facing west, and so it's sun is starting to come in. Well, that's another relatively large system. Also brown dwarfs. Oh, and I see I have advertisements coming in like 2-3 minutes, so I'll scan the system and then take a break whenever the advertisements come in. So, you know, as usual, you don't have to sit through them, you can just take a break like I do. And then you get another hour or so ad-free. There we go.
System scan complete.
Alrighty.
Frameshift drive charging.
Nothing special, so next system, and then I'll start the break. Alright. Alright, I'll pause it here. I'll take a break, 3-4 minutes, just to let the head go through, and I'll see you super soon. Alrighty, break should be over, along with the advertisements. In the meantime, I scan the system. Nothing of interest. So let's jump to the next one.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
think that was everything, right? Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Thank you for the follow, Luca Orso. Guessing by the name, you are one of the Italian friends of Dana. And also thank you. Not sure how to pronounce that, so sorry in advance. My apologies in advance if I'm mispronouncing, but Ichum. Correct me if I mispronounced it. If it should be like Ikum or something else. That's right? Alright. Nice. Lucky guess. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you again for the follow. Really appreciate it. Oh, just found my channel. Oh, okay. Aha. There we go. There we go. Oh, benvenuto. And I keep not paying attention to how many bodies there are. Ooh. I just saw that 2020 is sailing, so if you guys don't know, 2020 is another big time Elite Dangerous streamer. Currently streaming World of Warships, which is this game that he trapped us in, a bunch of us. It's a lot of fun, but at the same time it's addicting. But he mostly plays Elite Dangerous like almost every single night. He only has like a couple of days a week where he doesn't stream. And especially in like not in on Saturday and Sundays, he again got distracted here. He plays some whole time radio shows. Like from 30s, 40s, sometimes the 50s and the 60s. Really cool, really cool. I recommend you check his channel, because you know today is a Saturday, so he'll be streaming some of those whole time radio while he plays Elite Dangerous. Quite unique. I've never seen anything like that, actually. It's a lot of fun, and he is really nice too. Very nice person, which is not really surprising. I mean, the Elite Dangerous community is one of the most like warm and welcoming and helpful communities. Like everyone is really trying to help each other out. It's really amazing. So you tend to find a lot of like really nice people, and I must say is really one of those. Let me see. Oops. Think I need to take a call. Well, I'll see. Let me see. Maybe not. But I'll probably have to end it here. I'll just do this scan and then probably gonna call it a day, because I think I have this call to take.
System scan complete.
All right. Well, sorry for the abrupt interruption, but there's an important call that I should be taking right now, so came in earlier than